Don't give me that look. I hate seeing you so upset. I really do. I wish things could be different, honest. This certainly wasn't the future I had planned for us. Unfortunately, luck has never really worked in our favor, has it? Not when we were young. Certainly not as we grew up. It seems, as time goes on, the world tries harder and harder to work against us. Am I the only one who's noticed that? Hey, when I said stop looking at me like that, I didn't mean stop looking at me entirely. And I certainly didn't mean to stop acknowledging me. Look at me. Please, please, look at me. Thank you. That wasn't so hard, was it? Now, there's no need for that kind of look. Before, you were just hurt and disappointed. There's no need to be so angry with me. Do you really think this makes me happy? Do you really think I enjoy having to restrain you like this? I don't like doing this to people. No, I'm not saying that I've done this to people, but this isn't the first time I've had to take someone against their will and restrain them. Hopefully, things will go better this time. No, there's no need to be afraid. Nothing happened to them. Exactly. You were there when it happened, remember? It was what happened to Aaron. Yeah, I can see you relaxing. It helps to know that, right? And Aaron, he tried several times to attack Reiner and myself. You, on the other hand, you've shown that you're afraid of us. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But your fear, it's almost paralyzed you. You have your moments of disobedience and annoyance, but other than that, you've given us no reason to harm you. Let's hope it stays that way, yeah? Good. Now, we're far enough away from the others. No one will be able to hear you. You know that, right? No. Don't try to speak until I take the gag out of your mouth. I'm just trying to make you aware that if you scream, fine. I'll cover my ears and wait for you to get bored. No one's going to hear you. Hey, there's no need to look so defeated. As I said, we're not going to hurt you, unless you give us a reason to do so. And we're not taking you because we have some secret agenda that has to do with you. At least, not a bad one in my mind. Before I take the gag out of your mouth, I'd like to ask you a few simple questions. You can nod yes, shake your head for no, and shrug if the situation calls for it. Did you ever notice when we were in training camp that I would stare at you a lot? Really? You never noticed? Huh. Reiner and Annie always said it was so obvious. I guess they were just paying more attention to me. I was pretty quiet. I never really spoke much. I guess it's understandable that you wouldn't even spare me a second glance. Then, did you also not notice the rumors that would circulate about me? Oh, sorry, I confused myself with that question and your answer. Let me rephrase. Were you aware of the rumors about me? A shrug. Oh, of course. There were several. I can't say that you must have known all of them or that you must have known none of them. For a while, there was a particular rumor going around that I had a certain level of interest in dating Annie. Did you ever hear that about me? Yeah? Then I guess the second rumor, if you knew about it, you wouldn't have paid it any mind, huh? Did you ever hear that I had that same level of interest in a relationship with you? I can tell from the look of surprise on your face that you probably didn't. Well, only one of those rumors was true. And even then, it wasn't completely true. I'm guessing you know which one I'm talking about? Oh, you're blushing. I didn't expect that reaction. I like it, though. It's much better than fear or hatred. You always look so cute when you blush. You know, I was kind of obsessed with you ever since I met you. Granted, we only spoke a few times, but that was more than enough to get me completely infatuated with you. I thought that I ought to abandon any feelings I had for you because I didn't need a distraction. We had a mission, after all. I couldn't afford to be distracted. But as time went on, it became increasingly obvious that I couldn't abandon my feelings for you. They were vital to my existence. It felt like abandoning those feelings would kill me. And, to be honest, I still believe that. There's a reason I chose to say that I was obsessed with you. I really was. Entirely consumed by my love for you. In fact, That's what drove me to convince Reiner to take you along with us. He understands something that not many people would. There's no denying that this war between our people and your people hasn't left us unscathed. Oh, no. I don't mean that I'm going to hurt you because of this. No, not at all. Quite the opposite, actually. You see, Reiner developed a split personality because of our mission. I, on the other hand, became somewhat numb to any and all positive emotion. I came to realize that feeling any empathy or any compassion toward people like you would be the downfall of our mission. At one point, I even believed that my heart had been replaced with stone. Silly, I know. I was just a kid at the time, but that is what it felt like. No joy, no tranquility, nothing positive could ever affect me. Only the pain, fear, and anger we were forced to feel could penetrate the wall that I'd constructed around my own heart. That was until I met you. You broke through that wall, just as I've done. You took my heart in the palm of your hand and claimed it as your own. And I allowed it. Because, well, I really don't know. All I know is that you gave me something I needed. You gave me that positivity that I'd since given up. And because of that, I became fond of you. I became completely attached to you. I knew that if you perished in this war, I would die too. Not physically, not technically. On every other level, though, mentally and emotionally, I would be dead. Hey, don't look away. Stop shaking your head. You might not like what you hear, but it's the truth. I took you to protect you, because I love you. I wanted a better future for us. I won't lie about that. I wish that we could live in peace. I wish that I didn't have to leave you so soon. Unfortunately, as I've said, luck has never been on our side. So now, I'm going to roll the dice one last time. When I remove your gag, I expect you to tell me that you love me. If you don't, well, let's just say it had better not come to that. Okay?